Continuing our coverage here of RV-ID on RV Capital Talk. I'm Andy McCaskey from RVNN TV, and of course Sherman Goldenberg from RV Business Magazine, and Jon Corn, direct from California at RV-ID.com. One of the news items that occurred here at RV Business this past week is a discussion from the Florida RV Trade Association, which is teaming up with your company. And what can you tell us about that particular opportunity?
Yeah, well, the program we have with Florida RV Trade Association was really the brainchild of John Mancinelli, who many people in the dealer community know. He joined us as our VP of Dealer Development. And John, after discussions with Lance Wilson, realized that this would be a tremendous benefit for RV dealers, particularly Lance was interested, obviously, in his member dealers in Florida. So we put a deal together where Florida RV Trade Association is encouraging its dealer body to adopt RVID, for dealer use.
Well, John Mancinelli is indeed well known throughout the industry, and he's your point man on sales at this point.
He's our point man on dealer development for building the dealer side of the business, which includes sales.
All right.
At the dealer level.
Andy, why don't you take it away?
Well, one of the questions that I had, we've talked about it from OEM perspective, we've talked about it from a dealer perspective. What benefit does the consumer get out of the application of this technology, and how do you make it affordable for consumers?
Yeah, well, excellent questions. RVs with RVID, we call them smart RVs. And if you look over at the other screen quickly, I have an example of our smart RV decal. That smart RV decal is what goes on to any RV that has the RVID system in it. And it's something that the consumer can see on the dealer's lot and realize that there's something different about that RV that makes it stand out. And basically what the Smart RV program does for consumers is it gives them connected with their RV, but it also helps them, lets them share their RV adventures with their friends and family. So what we've built really is an RV exclusive social networking system that automatically builds these neat looking trip journals, and then they can share those on Facebook or share them with their Smart RV friends.
So how would an individual consumer who's subscribed to this service, how would they designate who appears in their map and exclude others? How do they keep that private?
Yeah, well, we've with respect to privacy, that's one of the leading considerations that we think about as we roll out any additional feature. Consumer privacy and also commercial privacy is key to everything that we do. To answer your specific question, what consumers do is everything that they have on the system is private by default. And then they have the ability to invite friends, people who they want to be able to share their adventures with. And then as they take different trips, they can mark those trips as either to be private or to be shared. And once they're shared, then their friends on RVID can see them.
Before you go where you want to go, Andy, I notice in my notes, John, that RVID is being installed in all Coachman RV Class A motorhomes, sold in California, Texas, and Florida. And, RVID also being utilized in Pleasureway camper vans, Forest River Class A diesel motorhomes, which overlaps with Coachman, in Canada Dream motorized rental units north of the U.S. border. Is that all accurate based on my notes?
Yes, that's right. And then also, we're working with GE Capital as well.
Very good. And so, as far as wrap up.
Well, to wrap things up, I guess one thing that impressed me was the ability from a consumer standpoint to be able to receive maintenance alerts. And also, if somebody steals your RV, you've got a way of locating it then.
Yeah, we sure do. That's how my RV-ID, the Smart RV program, not only connects people with their friends and family, but it also connects them with their RV. They get service and maintenance alerts that are tied into their actual use of the unit. There's also a theft detection system, and then they can locate their unit if it did happen to be stolen. And then it also monitors their battery and lets them know if they have a battery drain, so they can get back to their RV and do something about it before it's too late.
Yeah. John, just kind of a final question for you. Will we see RV-ID at Louisville?
You sure will. We have a display there. It's in the main hall, booth C7.
Booth C7 it is. Where can people go for more information on the product and, more importantly, the software that backs it up?
Well, certainly, it's a web service, Andy, so you don't need any software for it. You just access it over the web. The place to get more information is our website, which is at www.rv-id.com. Okay.
John, love it when we've got some technology here associated with the RV business as well. But I want to thank you very much for joining us here today, and look forward to seeing you in Louisville.
Hey, thank you very much, Andy. Thank you, Sherm.
Thank you, John.
For more TV like this from the world of RVs, head to RVNN.com.